What is up, everybody? We are here, and if you couldn't tell, we have a new format. I know we upgraded the setup like I said I would do, but today we are working arms. We are busting the arms open. We are making gains like I said I would. The goal is to put an inch on my arms by April. That is the competition day. If you can't tell, we are working hard. The size is sizing, and you can't tell because I'm just a floating head, but just know we are gaining weight. Thanksgiving, your boy ate well. Very well. We have a special guest. Here comes. There we go. We have Olivia working out with us. The lovely Olivia. I was like, you know what? What is the channel missing? I was like, we're missing, first of all, we already have the attractive energy. Make no mistake, but we were missing, the female energy. We're missing, give the niggas what they want to see. I get it. She's mine, but I get it. You're good, whatever. But anyway, we're hitting arms. We hit a total of 3-4 sets each, speeding it up all, so I'm not wasting you guys' time. But basically, so I'm gonna have to wrap my yap session into quick little segments because I don't want to waste you guys' time. The first video we put out was like 2 hours long. I was like, this is not working. We were having audio issues, all sorts of stuff. So I was like, let me just do this thing. Shout out to NutriShop Parker. That's the pre-workout that I'm currently drinking. Typically I have my swamp water, which is green, but this is a new blend, new flavor that is orange. It tastes like a sunset. Like a sunrise. Tastes like a Sunday evening by the lake. Sunday evening on the porch. Rocking back and forth with grandma. That's what it tastes like. Right, so we're back at the arms, right? We are busting it open, as you can tell. Busting it wide open. Earlier than the day, I measured my coffee how I always do. 43 milliliters. 21 milliliters of, mocha peppermint, 22 milliliters of, actually I have a new one, which is like a raspberry blend. Pretty good. So I measure everything, measure all I eat. Had, 2 eggs this morning, 4 ounces of salmon. What else did I have? And then a protein pancake. I gave you guys the ingredients in that. I'll give you some more later. We're hitting hammer fists right now. The hammer fists are going crazy. But before this, I didn't audition, but I sing at my church, and we did like a sing through of that. So, that video will be coming soon, and it was a good day. I took 40 minutes straight of trying to learn these difficult songs, just like Latin and different languages and stuff like that. And I haven't had to do any of that since college, which was it's tough. It's tough. I speak English, and I love English, so it was difficult trying to learn some Latin on the fly. But Livia's hitting the hammer fist. She is hitting my workout today. Right, she's doing amazing. She's doing excellent. Trying to make it seem like she's not struggling, but she's definitely struggling. Right. So here I am, looking swaggish as usual. Right, grabbing the weights like it's nothing, throwing it around. It's fine. We're not the biggest dude, but we definitely work hard. Right. So, 6 foot, 210. Whatever. I'm not bragging. We're okay. We're okay. Anyway, so basically, I really wanted to check out the new format. Want to see what you guys think. There's a couple of you on here who's pretty diligent about watching, right? So I definitely wanted to try something new, see if this works better. We got better lighting, we got better audio, we have a more thorough formatted gym video. It's excellent. So after this gym session, I did hit an open house. So I'm a realtor and loan officer here in Colorado. The face of dual licensing, right? So I'm a big deal out here. I was in November's copy of Denver Real Producer magazine, for the accolades, things like that, right? So that's been fun. So we hit an open house on one of my listings, and that went well. I got a lot of work done. Not as much traction as we would hoped, which is okay. We're gonna hit another one on Saturday. So that's the name of the game. Is like sometimes things work first time, sometimes they work the 100th time, but the whole goal is to give it all 100 tries, right? And if it takes 101, sorry, you got to give it 101, right? So the name of the game that I kind of want to focus on today is just pure consistent effort, right? So if this channel is any indication, we're very small. There's not like, I haven't built a community for my YouTube at all. So that's kind of what I'm trying to focus on, is like, it's not about views, it's not about the community, it's not about whatever people typically get on YouTube for. Like, I treat this as like a disciplined diary. Can I get here every single day and edit and grind and put videos out multiple times a day, every day, just for a straight discipline? Like do I have the discipline to do that? Because like, I don't know if like a lot of people realize like how difficult it is. And I'm not going to get into the whole like a content creator is difficult versus a 9-to-5, because 9-to-5s are really hard. But I think what most people don't understand is the only reason like a 9-to-5 is hard is because it's mentally draining. When you're doing something that you don't want to do, it exhausts your energy, it exhausts your spirit. So that's a whole different conversation. But the reason why I'm really enjoying this vlog structure, because it's not about who's watching it, but hopefully I can impart some type of positivity and knowledge where people feel like they're receiving something from these videos. So as we're yapping our way through these videos, it's a disciplined diary. Can we do it every single day? Content creation is hard, especially because I have no real desire to be a content creator. I like I said, I do realtor work. I'm a loan officer. We're very good at it. We're very successful at that, and that's all I really need to do. But I also am a top 40 iTunes singer, write my own stuff. You see the plaque on the wall. I did not make that myself. They shipped that to me because we won. Excellent. Also do bodybuilding. You see the medal on the wall. We're doing excellent things. So I wanted to add this to the plate as just another form of discipline, because I was kind of sitting around and praying, and I was like, I don't know if I've truly sat down and done something for an entire year straight, right? Every single day, in not have any like off days, like, oh, I don't feel like it, I don't do it. I don't want to have any of that situation. And so I'm doing this vlog situation exclusively for that. I love the gym. I'm going to show up at the gym every single day. But then there are days where I'm like, I just don't feel like gymming because I've made enough progress. I've made enough gains. So this is a multi-purpose channel as I'm hitting these beautifully perfect form skull crushers with the barbell. Anyway, so I'm going to be competing in a bodybuilding competition April 2025, and I, for sure, don't want to have any unpurposeful off days. So the vlog and my own self-accountability, my own, YouTube community accountability is going to be, in the back of my head every time I want to just take off a day, right? So this YouTube situation is going to help me, not play myself. That's the best way to put it. Not play myself. So, we got Olivia doing her little skull crushers, looking good doing it. Flawless form. We like it. She can go a little lower, but we'll talk about it later. But basically, like, that's my whole objective. And I keep reiterating that, like, you have to put yourself in different realms of stress. Like, do I need to vlog? Is this something that I'm passionate about? No, I think that, like, correct me if I'm wrong. Please tell me if this is another reason. But every time I view like a content creator, I view them 9 times out of 10. They want to do content creation because they want to get famous. They want to do content creation because they want to make money from social media. But it's very rare that you see a content creator who is genuinely either trying to educate, no matter who's listening, or treating this like a diary. And I think that those are my favorites. So I've been seeing Sam Sulek. He's a workout guy, and he treats, in my opinion, his vlogging and his YouTube channel as a diary. Like I feel like we're his best friends. I feel like he wants to share and wants to talk with us, and that's my whole purpose, right? Like, I want you guys to feel like I'm being completely honest with you, that I enjoy your company, that I want you guys around, that this is not, a salesman thing. Like, I'm not trying to like here, try this product. Like, if there is a product, which I did talk about NutriShop, it's because I genuinely, with my whole entire being, have tried Raw. I've tried GNC. I've tried the Walmart supplements. I've tried Amazon supplements, and NutriShop supplements hit my body the best. Like, I made the most gains off of, like, obviously I looked at their protein, I looked at their formulas. No additives in there. Never had a lawsuit for having fillers in there like a lot of these other brands have had. So yeah, I'll definitely yap about that and talk about that all day. But when it comes to how I actually view the channel, I'm really kind of like, you know what? Like, I really want to like have a situation where like I can be free. I can be free. And in terms of free, I mean like, well, let's just be real. Let's be real. Since this is my channel, this is my diary. I'm gonna tell you guys some insider stuff. For the longest time, so I write my own music under the name Elymvnt. Obviously, the channel's called Elymvnt. I think that there was a fair amount of time where I was looking at other famous people and like Chris Brown's, Trey Songz, things like that, and I was like, I could be a smooth, low talking R&B singer, right? Like, and I could the same women that find them attractive can find me attractive. Like, it's easy work. And then as we kept going, I was like, you know what? Like, that's the secret. Is like what everybody has always been saying your entire life is like, just be yourself. There's truth in that, right? So the first 10 years of me trying to do something with my music didn't do anything, because like I was, putting on the oversized bomber jackets and I was wearing like the skinny jeans and like the big like Supra shoes back in like the 09s and stuff like that, and I was like, yeah, I'm one of them, And then I was like, wait a minute, like, boy, you're from Colorado. You don't have one of those like R&B accents. And listen to how high your voice is. You are a whole tenor one. Like, you can't even fake having a deep voice, so like that's not going to be what is attractive about you. So what is attractive about you? Who do you want to be? I'm classically trained. I do a lot of musical theater. Andrew Lloyd Webber himself, the guy who created Phantom of the Opera, said I sing beautifully. So it's very operatic. And then I also sing pop music, right? But it has the foundation and the tools of opera, of perfect placement, of good breath support, of good vowel structure and tonality, things like that, and good, clear, healthy voice. There's no scratch and stuff like that. So I was like, you know what? Like, I can't be somebody else. So that happened around 2020. 2020 is when I decided. I was like, first of all, I'm doing these beautiful pull downs. Tricep is starting to pop a little bit. We like that. 2020 kind of pulled it around, and I was like, you know what? Like, bro, I think I'm finally happy to be me. So, we put together some music videos. We started doing some stuff. Like, I started like embracing the quality of my voice, embracing the quality of my body. And I was like, you know what? I really love lifting. I love working out. I love being a fitness guy. And none of them are in shape like that. Like, none of them are like bodybuilding in shape. Like, they're all healthy and in shape, but like they're not like, right? So I was like, let's start embracing the things that I love, start embracing the things that I am, and let's see what we could do, right? So I took that into business. That's gone well. Didn't show up to meetings with like suits on, didn't show up with other things like that. And I'm like, you know what? Like, I think we found the key. So I'll leave you guys with this as you watch me doing these beautiful pull downs. Is step one is you do what everybody else does and what everybody else tells you to do. Step two is you do what everybody else says, and you kind of impart a little bit of yourself in there. But step three is where you break all the rules, because you know the rules so well that you can start breaking and twisting and fumbling them to the degree where you can create your own rules. And that's where the real innovation comes. That's where the real innovators and world changers come. So If I left you with anything, I left you with that. Let's do it again tomorrow.